All right. But tell us very briefly what we're doing here today.
Today was an action. I don't want to disturb that. But today was action worldwide, nationwide. We did 100 organic consumer stations going against Monsanto. We did 100 plus actions today to demand labeling of biotech food, GMO foods. Just like in Europe, they got mandatory labeling. Hardly no biotech food over there. You know, the producers won't have it because no one wants to buy it. The same thing will happen here if you get mandatory labeling. So that's what one of today's action was about. Again, hundreds of actions across the country, and it's in solidarity with the march, Right to Know March, 2-week march from New York to D.C. And today, in front of the White House, there's a few hundred people. Thank you. It's sickening what's going on right now. If you go to like the Whole Foods, anything, I'll give you the positive first. You go to Whole Foods, a third of that is safe from GMOs. Anything organic there, anything labeled as GMO free, or anything Whole Foods brand, because they do their own tracking, is safe from being GMO, having GMOs, Monsanto's crap in it. The other 2/3 is a problem there. I'm not saying all the 2/3 is the issue, but here's another stat. You can do your own math. 95% of soy, North American soybeans, and 85% of corn, roughly 90% of each, is all Monsanto GMO crap, being grown. If you're not labeling it as organic or GMO free, it can pass off as natural, conventional, whatever. It doesn't matter. You have to go for the organic or GMO free labeling where a brand like Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, they actually avoid it. Actually, Trader Joe's might be an issue. There's some questions there. But so that's just giving you some idea. And then there's canola and cottonseed oil. Also, huge amount. And those 4 products alone are in almost all processed foods, both Jewel, Dominic's, all our grocery stores, including Whole Foods and Trader Joe's. Okay, so there's a problem. You go into Whole Foods and you think it's going to be fine, if you're avoiding GMOs. No, it's not. You have to be very discerning and knowledgeable. And we want Whole Foods to do a better job of informing their own customers of that there's an issue and a problem. They're stuck between a rock and a hard place. But if they really are honest, they have a good policy about their store brand and stuff. But if they really want to be honest and be on our side, get GMOs and Monsanto out of Whole Foods, as well as Trader Joe's, they need to tell the customer so the customer starts making demands, and we can get maybe a mandatory labeling policy in this country. The customer base, the people who want Whole Foods, natural foods, organic and stuff. This is the base we need to activate, and most of them go to Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. So this is the same demographic we need to go to. So that's it, more of a nutshell.
Yeah. And so even if you feel that you're being selective in your purchasing, there's really no way of knowing.
Right. You need to try and be selective. You need to know too many details for your average consumer to be successfully avoiding it. I know how to, and it's it's not exactly easy all the time, especially going out for dinner with all the oils that are used and stuff like that are not organic. But your average consumer is not going to get to that level of knowledge. We need to get mandatory labeling so you can go in there, and know that. So not everyone's going to spend hours studying what is the latest. So we need that.
Thank you.